There, it's Chris Moore here. So an interesting request came here in the group today about using OptinMonster on new Kajabi using a new Kajabi form. So I went through and figured this out, and now I'm going to try to show you how I did it. So let's dive in here. So the first thing we need to do is go to marketing and then opt-in forms, and I'm going to be using a native new Kajabi opt-in form. And I've also noticed I've set the thank you page to a Kajabi landing page, which I've called homepage thank you page. Then the next step, I'm going to show you the form that I have on my site at the moment. And I'm just using this as a test just to kind of show you how to do this. It's not something I'm actually using, but you never know, now I might. So if you see the form on the front end here, because in New Kajabi itself, in the embed option, they give you this script version. Now, I'd be interested to actually even test this, but I'm not sure if that will work because they actually need the actual rendered form code and not a script. So what I did is kind of a little hack. So I went here and I right-clicked and inspected the element. And then I went and I found where it says form. And so this definitely is a little advanced, but I'm sure many people would appreciate this approach, and hopefully it's useful for you. So what I did then is I isolated the form code. It begins with form right there. And I simply right-clicked and copied the entire element. After that, I now have the actual rendered form code. See, it ends with form down here, and it starts with form up there, rather than the little script that is provided by New Kajabi. And I wonder if we could ask for a feature request where they actually also give us the straight HTML code. I'm not seeing it anywhere here. If I missed it, so be it. But that's what I did, is I just copied it on the front end. Then I went over to OptinMonster, and then for the integrations, instead of choosing one of the integrations that they have, like Aweber or ActiveCampaign or Drip, I personally use Drip and I love it, but say you wanted to do it the way that we're showing in this video here, is I chose custom HTML right there. After that, they have a spot where you can actually paste in that form code that you saw me grab from the front end of the site in the previous step. So I paste that in here. Now, I ran into a problem, so let me actually delete this. I ran into a problem in that it grabbed also the headline I had inside of New Kajabi, and I'd rather use the stuff that's here inside of OptinMonster because I can edit it with all these fancy editing features. So, and also the button, as you can see down here, is a little bit messed up because it's too much text and not enough button. So you may have to know a little bit about code to really dial this in. And so like I said in the beginning, this is a little bit more advanced, but it definitely is possible, and it definitely does work. So what I did is I found out where it said that. So right here, this get exclusive offers and discounts. I don't want that to show, so I removed this entire div right here for that extra text. So I just literally got rid of it. So now it collapsed it, and now I'm working with my OptinMonster design and text the way that I want. And here's the form fields from Kajabi. One other thing though, to fix that button, we got to go back here, and additionally you can change the text of the button. So yes, keep me in the loop. I'm just going to say yes, I want this, and let's see how that works. So that fits better. So now we've got this fully taken care of, and so then I just hit save, and then you have to know how to use OptinMonster. I'm not going to go into all of this, but what I did is I basically made it show up on my WordPress site, and I'll show you this really quick just to show you that this all works. So I'm using it on an external site. So now I have a Kajabi form that is about to pop up in a second here. and it's using OptinMonster. There it is. It's a 5-second delay, and I set that inside of OptinMonster. So now I have a pop-up, and I could use this on a Kajabi site too. I just tested it really quick to get this out here on WordPress. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my first name and the email. I'll just say this is a Kajabi test video, just so I remember where this came from. So then, yes, I want this. I'm going to go ahead and click. And now remember, in the very beginning, we set the thank you page inside of Kajabi so it knows where to go next after this person opts in. So I'm going to opt in, and then boom, it took me to my thank you page, which I designated, and it happens to be a new Kajabi landing page. So there you have it. And just to show you that it did work, let's go into Kajabi here, look at the submissions for that form, and there it is, the Kajabi test video submission that I just did. Then another question came in, is this person ready to be marketed to? The answer is yes, because they opted in on a Kajabi form, and now they're in my Kajabi database, and it says once marketing emails. The answer is yes, because they chose to opt in on my form, so they're giving their permission, and so in a sense it's single opt-in. And there you have it. It works. And I found no issues, and this is super cool and super exciting. So I might actually start using OptinMonster in this way with certain clients that I work with that want to use the Kajabi system only. I personally am using, like I said, another service for emails, which is Drip. And some people here are using ActiveCampaign or Aweber or MailChimp. And so you could still use OptinMonster and in that way, or you could use Kajabi directly with the Kajabi form. So it is possible, and so that is the good news. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helped. Take care.